Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Duel Trial Season 2 Part 3, where I go over the loner decks, and I'll show off the replays in a later video. Hold on. When is it? March 12th? Oh, it ends today, so maybe I should just show off, like, a few replays real quick after, but... Dang. Yeah, this is the problem. I took too long. So maybe I can do like a few like live duels instead. I think it should be alright. But I'll go through the decks real quick first. The last deck. The Shimmering Gem of Brilliance, which is a Gem Knight deck. So the deck description reads, a Gem Knight deck using Fusion Summon as its core tactic. The focus is on Scatter Fusion, which provides a new means of fusion summoning, and Gem Knight Quartz, a monster with an effect to pull that card in your hand. Use these effects to summon various Gem Knight fusion monsters. The new fusion monster, Gem Knight Lady Rose Diamond, has been added to the extra deck as well. You don't want to miss out on the Gleaming Gem Knights. Now, I don't think it's possible to FTK with this deck. Which means first turn kill, like, because I think you gotta build it in a very specific way in order to do that. And the problem with a few of these really cool new cards is that, like, they have, like, your opponent has to, like, has to control a monster in order for you to do it. This is the new one, and also this one. They both require your opponent to have something. And you're not really going to be able to give them anything with how the deck is. So I don't think you're going to be pulling off like FTKs, or at least not very consistent. I don't think there's really a way. Because probably the easiest way to do it is to like make it so that like you give your opponent like a bunch of monsters via the effect of like maybe Rose Garden or something, but like you don't really have that. So not to say that's bad, like, because like even if you like have like even with just like two effects of Lapis Lazuli, like one with the original and then one with the Master Diamond, let's say there's like at least 3 monsters, that's already 3,000 points of damage, and then at that point you only have to go in with like 5,000 more. Let's say your opponent also had a few monsters too, like maybe 2 is like the most reasonable. So it's like, so that basically becomes 2,500 twice, and then your opponent is down to 3,000 life points, which is pretty cool. But like even if you had like 4 or something, like you could get it down to where like you only need to inflict like maybe 2,000 or 1,000, like depending on like if you like maybe you had a full field, which is pretty nice. Like I think that like it's nice because it's also nice because it's fairly easy to go into a bunch of monsters. And a few of these fusions are actually really good. Like, I'll be going over them later, but like, a few of them are really good. Anyway, the Gem Knight Lapis, these are all your normals, so I don't think I really have to explain them. These are like just there for like helping go into some of your fusion plays. Here's the first effect one. See, a lot of these have graveyard effects too that allow you to like get back resources in order to go into even more fusion plays. That's one of the nice things about Gem Knights. I honestly feel like this might be the best one just because like it's so easy to get a bunch of like fusions out. Like whether you're going first or second. Of course, it's a lot easier when going second, when your opponent's probably going to have a monster, and then you can like have access to more of your cards. But like even if you're going first, you can just like ditch them as like fusion material, maybe still go into like a few cards. Like there's a few that you definitely want to end on. This one is pretty good because this allows you to oh, it special summons itself. It's not this one. It's this one that I really like. It lets you special summon itself from the hand, and then you get to send a Gem Knight from your X deck to the graveyard. So you could send a Gem Knight to be later used with Master Diamond, or maybe like that can be used as like another material for like a few of your cards that like can like fusion summon using material from the graveyard. But yeah, I kind of like sending the Lapis Lazuli, and then like you can always just like replace the Master Diamond's effects with the Lapis Lazuli and then inflict a little bit of damage to your opponent. Just make it a little bit easier for you to get game a little bit quicker. And then Obsidian, another way to get back resources. Also, it can give you material, maybe if you need material for your eventual link. And then oh yeah, also this is also nice since it's treated as a Gem Knight. Like this can be basically one of your materials for the link, so it's pretty easy to make the link. Alexandrite, tribute to special summon a Gem Knight normal monster. So get whichever one you need for some of your Gem Knight fusions. So I think the better ones like don't really call for specifics, so I'm not sure how much you have to worry about it. Gem Armadillo adds a Gem Knight monster. You can just add the Brilliant Rose, and then you can get unfortunately Gem Armadillo doesn't count as a Gem Knight. Oh wait, but this only calls for 2 gems, so like this basically makes it so that you're guaranteed to go into a link, so that's pretty nice. I mean, all you really have to do is like have another Gem Knight card in your hand. Gem Knight Eel Light. It's a Gem Knight. It's kind of slow, so you're probably not gonna be really using it for its Gem Knight effect. Gem Knight Amber, another Gem Knight card. So I would say basically normal monsters probably don't even care about because you're trying to get quick wins. You don't really want to like waste waste some of your time like having to like norm some of these. I mean, they do have pretty good effects, so I guess if you can like get them off, they're kind of cool, getting back resources, but probably not that important. Like, you're already getting a lot of resources back through your normal fusion summoning. And then Gem Knight Quartz is pretty good because it allows you to set a fusion continuous spell directly from your deck, and then of course you can activate it the same turn because it's just a continuous spell. But also it has a really good fusion material effect too that allows you to add any Gem Knight monster from your graveyard to your hand, so it's kind of like a better version of Lazuli since this is any instead of just normal. And then Raigeki, these are all disruptions. This is extender. This could get you back your fusions also. Gem Knight Fusion for fusion summoning. See, you have a lot of fusion summoning cards, which makes it a little bit more consistent as well. This is another fusion summon card. Also having a banish effect, but like, I mean, gaining a little bit more attack, which can be kind of nice. Absorb fusion. Pretty good. And it adds a Gem Knight. It's kind of like that one card that like adds you like that one Brandon card that like does like that has a good effect on top of also allowing you to fusion summon right away. So it's pretty nice that has like a combination of good effects. And Brilliant Fusion, probably one of the best ones. Like you want to try to bring out one that like you don't really need to care about its attacking potential. So maybe you could. People usually bring out Srath Knight. Like maybe you could like bring out the Srath Knight if you have like another Gem Knight in hand, and then you can use her and that Gem Knight monster for Phantom Quartz. Um, I don't know. Like, don't even need to necessarily do that. Could always just bring out Lady Lapis Lazuli, so you can like go like put her in the graveyard too, so that you can like get that banish and a second activation of Lapis Lazuli. I still think like that's probably one of the Gem Knight's best plays, like a double effect damage, like especially since it can get pretty high. Scatterfusion is another one of those where your opponent needs to control a monster, but it has a really good effect when you are able to. It's basically like another form of like a harder to activate Brilliant Fusion that doesn't come with the downside of it like decreasing the Gem Knight's attack to and defense to 0. But it's a little bit hard to activate, and the lock doesn't really matter. Pyroxene Fusion, another a little bit hard to activate Fusion Summon because like now like, but like it allows you to Fusion Summon on your opponent's turn, so maybe it makes it worth it, especially if you go into like a really good like disruptive fusion during your opponent's turn. And then this one can help protect your monsters. Oh wait, no, it inflicts damage. So like it's another way to inflict damage. So maybe if you're like close to like if you were close like enough to like if you put your opponent's life points low, which is fairly easy I would say with this deck, then you can just like use this as a way to like finish off your opponent when they try destroying one of your Gem Knight monsters. And also has like an added graveyard effect too. So like if you wanted to send to the graveyard somehow, I'm not sure if you couldn't send it to the graveyard. So if you just send it to the graveyard off of like Brilliant Rose, you can get a graveyard effect a little bit easier, which is probably fine. It adds itself back to the hand. So like this can base. I don't know. And then Seraph Knight gets you another known summoner set, so that can be pretty nice. Lapis Lazuli, definitely one of the better ones because the burn can be really good. Ruby, a lot of these I don't think you're really going to care that much about going into. This just like gains a little bit of attack, but it can be useful like if you need to get past something that's fairly big. And you have like the right Gem Knight in order to tribute. Aquamarine, not very good either, I would say. But I guess like it is something that maybe like you could like put out so that like your opponent may be wary of getting rid of it. Especially if they could only really make like one good monster, and then maybe like with no monsters on the field, you could just go in for like an attack-based game, and you could always fusion summon on your opponent's turn with the Pyroxene fusion. But like probably not something you're gonna be going into all that much. I think this deck is more about just trying to like go for a game as quickly as possible and not like really play defensive like all that much. Gem Knight Topaz, attacking twice can be pretty nice. So that's cool. This is probably one, but like it doesn't really have that high of attack. Gem Knight Citrine, though if it's able to go for 2 direct attacks, that could be pretty good. Also like, remember, like, you can always give your Massive Diamond these kinds of effects, too. So, just because on their own they might not be very good, like, putting this on a high attack body might be a lot better. Gem Knight Citrine, like, kind of has that where, like, your opponent can't activate cards or effects. Fortunately, it's when it itself attacks or is attacked. But I guess like an effect like this on like Massive Diamond, since he has high attack, can be good. Prismora basically destroys a card, so that could be good if your opponent has a really annoying card on the field. Amethyst return, like, basically helps you go for game, like, because like it has that giant Trune like effect. But it has to be sent from the field to the graveyard, so. But like if you're able to like use it as like fusion material or something, like you can get it, you can get the effect off that way. Zirconia just a normal, so probably don't not caring that much. Lady Rose Diamond, this is probably one of the better ones. Like this is probably one of the ones you're gonna want to go for if you're going first. Because like it allows you to get a quick effect destruction, which is pretty nice. Like you destroy the right thing, then your opponent may just like concede because they can't really build very much of a board, or like it's like weak enough that you can just OTK them. Also it protects your Gem Knights, so that's pretty nice from card effect destruction. Master Diamond, probably the best one to utilize with him is a Lapis Lazuli to be basically get it off like twice. But you can like after you use that, like you could also just like during a later turn replace its effects with something that'd be more useful when your opponent actually has like more stuff to disrupt you. And then Lady Brilliant Diamond can just like get out your Master Diamond for free, which is pretty nice. Or any of your other fusions, but it's probably you'll probably bring out either the Master Diamond or the Lady Rose Diamond, since these are probably some of the best ones to have out on the field. And then Poe, probably never gonna go into that. And then Phantom Quartz is really nice because he's another fusion enabler. He can also add you your fusion cards. So he can basically act as like a double fusion. You get a card that allows you to fusion summon, send them to the graveyard, and then you use him to like shuffle those materials that you have sent to the graveyard back into your deck, and then you get another one. So that's pretty nice. Okay, now I'm gonna have to do the duels, but hopefully they don't take that long. I'm gonna show you the kinds of boards you can be making with these decks at the very least. So I'm not gonna really care if I win or lose. This is just more to show you like the kinds of boards that you can build with each of these decks. So hopefully it doesn't take that long. But if I do win, that's cool. So going first, you probably want to go first with like all of these decks. I don't think any of these decks are really going second decks. I don't think Konami really gives you a lot of going second decks. They seem to really like giving you going first style decks. But of course that doesn't mean you can't go second with these decks. Although I think like they're a lot better going first, especially since they don't really like giving you like a bunch of like hand traps for if your opponent's going second either. So I'll go ahead and do the Widget Kid. This is really nice. Oh, actually, having the G-Golem plus the Gravity Blaster is actually pretty nice. Oh yeah, you can also spec summon this, but I'd rather spec summon this one. So now I can use the G-Golem Pebble Dog to go into this. Special summon, yes. So now remember, it's very important. You want to go into your Link 3 first. That seems a little bit like off because usually you're going Link 2 into a Link 3. But in this case, since this card can bring it back anyway, you want to go into your Link 3 first. So I'm going to go into my Link 3 first. Or I could... No, never mind. And now I can use the Gravity Blast to special summon. Yeah, I don't really need to worry too much about its like discard effect. Although it is pretty cool that it's a soft once per turn. Maybe I should go for the discard effect. Just because I'm probably not going into fusion play. Yeah, I think I will. See what I draw. Let's see what I draw here. Okay, that's pretty nice, I guess. So now what I can do is the gravity balance. Yeah, and then also this is to show you that like I'll be able to do it again after bringing it back. So if you wanted to, you could potentially get like 2 draws off of this card. So now you want to use the link. You want to use the link. Yeah. In order to go into a Crystal Heart. Because if I would have just used the 2 Pebble Dogs, there would have been no way I could co-link it just because of like how the arrows work on that other G-Golem. So now what I'll do is I'll go for the Invalid Dolmen play. And this isn't too bad. This board isn't too bad. If I wanted to, I could also discard another Cyberse, but I think I'm going to keep it. This gives it 600 extra attack, so that's pretty nice. It goes up to 3,400. This makes both of my monsters here, both of my Link monsters, unaffected by monster effects. That's pretty cool. Or activated monster effects. And also I have this in case if somehow my opponent like just declares an attack to my monster, so that's pretty cool. It gives it the attacks of both monsters become 3,000. So unfortunately it still will be destroyed. But I guess like that's better than like just mine being destroyed if they can somehow get over it. But I don't think this early they would be able to. And also if it is destroyed, I can just negate the effects of all face-up monsters my opponent controls. So not too bad. But I won't activate its effect to draw another card. Actually, I technically could, but I think I'd rather keep the rock hammer in my hand just in case. Technically, oh, what? What's this? Also destroy them. It's fine. Technically, I could have gone for another. I don't think there was really anything that I would have cared about going for. Yeah. Technically, I could have also like linked off into this one. I forgot about that. I could have negated something. I forgot that I could do that. I could have like used the G-Golem, Pebble Dog plus the Invalid Dolman to link off into this, and then I would have had the negate. But it's okay. It seems like my opponent's not really doing anything too bad, maybe. Oh, they just skipped the battle phase. See, the reason why they skipped the battle phase is because it forces my opponent's monsters to attack. So if nothing else, making them forced to skip their battle phase in order to go into some of their plays is kind of nice. But if they had more plays, they probably wouldn't have just skipped the battle phase. So that is a way around this, like, forcing my opponent to attack effect. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rock hammer effect now. And then lowers it by 2. That's fine. So now I can null sum this without tributing because now it's level 4. And now I can give myself 3 bodies, yeah. So now Could technically go for another Crystal Heart, but I don't. Hold on. Actually, I could go for another, for this guy, and then would also be co-linked. I wonder what happens though, like if I have like 2 of these. Whatever. How does this work? To your zone this card points to. That's a little unfortunate. I could do another one though. Actually, there would be no way really. I don't know if I want to like. Oh, it does have that. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put out another one here. Oh yeah, and that's right. Now I can just attack twice, and now I can attack twice. I think with all of them. Oh, if it's only if it's co-linked to that. That's fine though. It's fine. So I might as well attack with this first. It's unfortunately not game. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, it's also a graveyard effect too. That's pretty nice. So it really doesn't matter because like I can just attack into both anyway. Oh, I didn't realize it also had a hand effect like that. So that's also another reason why this is pretty good. Oh, special summon them all out. Okay, whatever. Man. Dang. I might as well attack into that. Here, and maybe I can also like just use this as also showing off what the crystal beasts are capable of. Huh, I wonder why that would just send to the graveyard. Does this negate their effects? I don't even know. Oh wait, how does this work? Oh, so now I can just make the attack of this go up to 3,000. So actually, that's pretty nice. I don't know if it's the best use, but... So that's one way you can make it work without, like... So it doesn't necessarily have to be when, like... they're both in attack. Oh wait, I could have made it attack twice. I forgot. Whatever. It's fine. I do have a negation right now. I don't know how this works if like there's 2. I think they get to choose. Dang, they saw through it. So I think I'll use this like as both the G-Golem and the Sacred Beast replay sort of thing. Since I think you're also seeing a lot of like what the Sacred Beast loner deck is capable of. So now if they wanted to, they could just bring out the ultimate crystal monster by basically banishing this while also getting another crystal beast, and then that will give them 3, 4, 5, 6. So all they would really need is one more crystal beast or crystal beast card. Since it doesn't have to necessarily be just crystal beast monsters. Oh, they already have one. Whatever. Okay, so now they have 7 different named Crystal Beast cards. Wait, yeah, they do. Targeting that, destroy in order to add a crystal spell or trap. Okay. Crystal Bond, Crystal Beacon. Can't activate it because they don't have any cards. But wait, what? They can target that? Oh yeah, because it only works for against monsters. Okay, so and then I lose the protection. Oh, it keeps the attack. Wow, I didn't even notice that. That's really cool. I could have probably played better, but it's okay. I probably was gonna give my opponent the win anyway, since I got 3 wins for this event. So I was saying, like, right here, like, this is technically another way you could win, like, and then you could just go into links to try to take out some of the, some of my threats. Actually, I don't know why I didn't negate that. I forgot. Yeah, this might be a bit long of a video, but since I need to show off the replays before the event ends anyway. But I don't think it should be too bad. I was able to get through that deck profile in pretty good time too, so that was pretty nice. And of course now they can just tribute off to basically get a free fusion, which is pretty cool. What could they possibly bring out? I don't even know. I think I'll just allow it. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what I do. Oh, this is pretty cool, so at least I can protect it once. So actually that made a difference, because now I still have the Crystal Heart, which is actually really good because now I can just bring it back with Crystal Heart. Wait, what? You're changing the battle position? That's actually probably good. Going for Link. Oh, unicorn. See, I'm glad I saved it. I'm glad I saved it. Yeah, it's a target though, so. Wait, not using the unicorn effect? Oh, I guess I kind of have to now. Whatever, I have to use it. Oh, I guess they facade. They should have gone for the Phoenix first, I would say. I think I know what they're gonna try. No. Guess they didn't really try anything. It's fine. Oh, Raigeki, that's pretty nice. I don't think any of these have... Cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh yeah, no, I should be able to do this. Oh yeah. Oh, unfortunately that must protect it. Oh wait, no, it just gets sent to the back row, so... Yeah, it should be good. Oh no. I wasn't thinking. I didn't realize it had that effect. Oh well. See, I would have if I would have gone for the special summon first and then the Raigeki, at least I would have had that, but I don't know if that would have even really made a difference. I don't think it would have really made that much of a difference. Maybe it would have if my opponent is me. But they can just go for another ultimate crystal. Yeah, why don't they just go for ultimate crystal? They should be able to win now. Just go for this effect. Get the ultimate crystal. And then they can just special summon that ultimate crystal monster. Oh, they're going for the ultimate boss monster. So this should be pretty cool. You guys see that now. And it gains a 7,000 because they have 7 different Crystal Beast monsters banished. And then I think you get the gist. They're just gonna attack. I don't really care that much. I mean, they're probably gonna do more, but like, yeah. I didn't realize that. Okay, they were going for game. It's fine though. I don't really care too much. Like, maybe I miss out on a few missions, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Gem Knights. This should be probably a lot quicker if it was anything like last time. But yeah, I'm gonna show you why this is, like, in my opinion, one of the better like, it may be the best deck, like, to go for if you just want quick wins. Might as well go first. Like, you may think you want to go second because, like, you have, like, cards that depend on your opponent having monster. But I still think it's fine going first. Hopefully don't draw into a bunch of cards like that. And if you do, you can always discard it. But honestly, I'll probably just discard one of my, discard the Sapphire. Yeah, I'll probably just discard the sapphire. Oopsies. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And now I can get the effect where more just like sending one. Maybe I want to go for the Lady Rose, so maybe I want to send like a fairy. So actually this one might be the best one to, but it does allow you an extra null summon. But yeah, still I think I'm gonna go with the, no, this should be fine. What does this one call for? 3 Gem Knights? So it probably doesn't really matter which one I send. I'll just go for this one. And then I can no summon this. And then I'll go for the Phantom. And then I can just add a Gem Knight card from my deck to my hand. Probably want to do another fusion card. Or your side of the field as fusion materials. Yeah. I think that's probably going to be the best one. Going for the Gem Knight fusion here. But I think first I better go for a fusion summon here with him. Well, I could go for this one to bring out another one. Which I think I will. Yeah, I better go with her. And then I can use 3. So I'll probably go with this one. I probably want to save one, so I save a normal so I can like get it back with the Lazuli. So I'm probably gonna go with the Lapis. And then I don't know if it really matters all that much. I guess I could go with Sapphire. And then I can bring out her. I don't think it matters if I put it on field. Yeah. So I can probably put it anywhere. And now I can send. Once again, send one face up. And if I do, special summon a Gem Knight fusion from my X deck. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that then. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do that. Send the face up. But I could also like go for like another fusion play first. But I don't know if there's any good ones to really go for. I could always go for, what is this called for? A light? These are both Earth, though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for. I'm just gonna send the link to the graveyard in order to special summon whatever I want from the X deck. I think I'm gonna go for Lady Rose here. Lady Rose, right there. And I think that's good enough for now. So now I got a way to protect my Gem Knights. And she has some pretty nice high attack. And I also got a way to destroy to quick effect destroy something once per turn, which is pretty nice. I should be able to banish one Gem Knight card. Why am I not able to do this? Should be able to. Oh, it's when your opponent activates a monster effect, so why was I able to do it? I don't get it. That's weird. I have it on auto, so it should... That was definitely a monster effect. I don't get it. Oh, it's only during your turn. I didn't see that. It's only during my turn. Wow, you gotta be kidding me. I thought this was during either player's turn. Why does it say quick effect? I guess it kind of like gets around like it's I guess you can really only build chains with quick effects. I think that was a thing that got me because like it says quick effect and it's only during my turn. Usually if it's a quick effect, that means it can be activated during either player's turn, but it's only activatable during my turn. That stinks. I still have two pretty high monsters that can't be destroyed by a card effect once per turn. Because of her. Wow, people really seem to like the Crystal Beast stack. It's 2 times in a row. I guess my opponent doesn't realize that Lay Rose protects them. Unless my opponent meant to do that. Okay. That's something I didn't realize. Oh well. Okay, so now I can do this. That's cool. So I might as well do the Scatter Fusion, I think. One non-rock Gem Knight. That's probably fine because like all the good ones aren't rock anyway. So I think what I'm gonna go for. Oh, apparently. Hold on. I gotta see what. So, Lapis plus a Gem Knight. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring out one that like I can just use. When this card target one card your opponent controls return to the hand. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that just so I can get it when it's sent from the field to the graveyard. So the cool thing is they also work if they are sent from the deck to the graveyard. So there's Lapis. That's cool. So I think what I'll do is I'll send this guy. Also this one. Oh. Huh, that was weird. I didn't get to... It's fine though. So now I'll go ahead and send this to bring out the Lapis Lazuli to inflict a little bit of damage. And then this returns this card to the hand. It really doesn't matter. I guess I'll send that. And then I think I'll go for sake of showing you. Go ahead and bring out this guy. Send these 3. Oh, I need to send this guy. It's not once per turn either, so that's pretty cool. And now I can just send that to the graveyard. And then get another destruction. It really doesn't matter what you send. And there we go. So Lady Rose wasn't really as good as I thought she was. I don't know. So I don't think this deck really has a lot of ways for playing first. So maybe this is actually a going second deck. Maybe this one's actually a going second deck. Because like even the rose isn't really gonna help protect you that much when you're going first. Because like it doesn't, because it's not really a true quick effect. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I hope everyone enjoyed the deck overview and then the replays I did after that. Not really the replays, the dual lives. You got to see the Sacred Beast twice. Like the first time a little bit more in depth because like it was just a little bit longer, and then the second time a little bit less in depth. But you got to basically like get a look at the Crystal Beast from 2 different angles. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll just leave the verse in the description along with the thank yous. But for those of you who are still here, please subscribe if you haven't yet. That I would really appreciate that. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. Yeah, the triple digits would be nice. And also, thank you everyone who stayed for any bits of the video that you stayed for, whether it be the deck overview or any of the dual lives or even multiple sections. And especially thank you to those who just stay for the whole video, especially if you do that on a regular basis. Okay, bye everyone. I'm gonna go into the outro now. Please like, share, and subscribe, and consider ringing that notification bell for regular content. You can either ring the notification bell to be notified of all my videos or personalized by simply clicking the notification bell and selecting all or personalized. All is being notified about all my videos, whether you watch them or not, and personalized is being notified of the videos that you watch the most. Also, if you would like to leave a comment, that would be greatly appreciated. You can leave a comment about anything, either pertaining to the video, pertaining to the verse I leave in the description, or just something random if you'd like. Just please keep it appropriate. You can even leave an emote if you would like, but just be aware that it may lock you out if you paste too many of the same emote in a day. Just in case, like if you decide one day you just paste emotes on a whole bunch of my videos, just keep that in mind. Usually you can fix that by either going with a different emote or by posting multiples of that emote instead of just the one. And thank you everyone who do watch my videos, and a big thanks to those who do watch all of my videos. But still, thank you to everyone who only watches a couple once in a while, or just watches one of the games. I understand how it is, no matter how you do it. It's just appreciated, no matter what, no matter how you decide to go about viewing my videos.